Hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. This is Patty, and I am going to talk about seniors. Seniors are near and dear to my heart because I am one of them. And I'm going to give a few tips that may help seniors that are struggling financially. Not all seniors are struggling, but I know many seniors are struggling. First thing seniors should do is make a budget and stick to it. We know we have some fixed spending that we have to do that would include mortgage, rent, insurances, and even though these are pretty much fixed, they can change sometimes for different reasons, maybe yearly, maybe sooner than that, but they're pretty much fixed. Insurances can increase prices because my automobile insurance recently increased. So we know that this can happen, but you also have variable spendings that may be different from month to month, such as your utilities, food costs, and gasoline. Now, we can do some things to help ourselves. We can be frugal in our spending. Just don't spend on impulse. When we're going to grocery stores, we should have a list, and we should not be just picking up stuff because we see it. We should have a list. And we can also shop at food stores that are discount stores, such as Aldi, Save-A-Lot. We used to have a Save-A-Lot in my area, but we no longer have Save-A-Lot, but we do have Aldi. So we can consider shopping at those kinds of stores where we can get discounts. Also, we can shop for clothing at discount stores like Walmart, Ross's, and even thrift stores, because in a lot of the thrift stores, they have new clothing, which you can bring home and wash. So yes, we can shop for clothing like that. And also in some areas you have Meals on Wheels for seniors, so you can take advantage of that to help on your food bill. Some seniors may be qualified to get food assistance like EBT, and you can also go to food banks and churches that give out food, like maybe on a monthly basis. That will help out with food costs. And also in grocery stores, a lot of times they have meats that are about to expire, and you could talk to the butcher and see if it's like the next day or two, maybe you can get a markdown on some meats. And you can also look for those foods that are discounted, like the canned goods. A lot of times they could be buy one get one free, or buy two get one free, and they have discounts on certain brands and stores at certain times. I've seen it in Winn-Dixie supermarket, I've seen it in Publix supermarket, Walmart as well. So we can look for those type of markdowns as well. Also, some seniors may be able to work. Maybe some seniors can get a part-time job if they are physically and mentally able. You may be a senior, but you may be able to do some little part-time job to help out with your income. And if you want to buy certain things, you may look on Facebook Marketplace. You may go to Nextdoor app. Now, in my area, we do have Nextdoor app, and a lot of times they be advertising, selling things on discount, thrifty things, or you may get some services done at your home if you still live in a home at a lower rate, but you have to be careful when you do that these people will not scam, or it's good to know somebody who may have used a particular person for work or something like that, rather than you just go out there on your own. And if you meet anybody from Marketplace, don't go alone, and be sure you go to a public surrounding to meet people, because things have been happening and you don't want to get caught up in scams with doing that. Also, you can look for income-based housing, and for those seniors that have low income, you may qualify for Medicaid or SSI, the Social Security disability income. You may qualify for that. So there are ways that you can spend on a budget. And as I said, be frugal. If you have credit cards, try and pay off all of that credit card debt, because credit card interest could be 25 to 30%. That's a lot. A lot of times you may have worn something out, if it's clothing, or may no longer have it, and you're still paying for it because of all of the high interest. So these are just a few tips that may help some seniors. They have stores, discount stores like Ross's. I don't think I mentioned Ross's, but I did mention the thrift stores and Walmart. So, and there are other discount clothing stores where you may be able to find nice clothing, because at some point in time, all clothing is going to wear out no matter what you pay for it. But you don't have to always shop at malls, because it's going to be, in those retail stores, it's going to be a high markup, and you end up spending a lot of money. So let's just keep some of these tips in mind. They can help us to keep our heads above water for those who may be financially struggling. There are ways. Don't just spend money because you think, oh, I have this little money, I can spend it. And try to, if possible, set aside a little bit of money for a rainy day, as the elders always said, because you never know what you may need. You may need money for co-payments to a doctor. You may need money for lab work, co-payments for lab work, or you may have to pay a little bit for medication if you're on medication. So let's be conscious of our spending so we won't have to struggle at all, or maybe not as much. So I thank you for listening, and I hope these tips have helped somebody or will help somebody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making comments on the video and thumbs up. I really appreciate all of the support that you give to our channel, and I will talk to you guys on the next one.